So the other day I kind of fell in a rabbit hole, and now I want to drag you with me while my Rain World stream plays on the background here. I want to talk about the story of Tu'er Shen, the Chinese entity that represents gay love. So before we get into the legend itself, it's important to understand the world it came from. Tu'er Shen's story originates in the Qing Dynasty, China's last imperial dynasty, which ruled from 1644 to 1912. This was a time of strict Confucian values, where social harmony and family duty were paramount. Same sex relationships weren't necessarily unknown. Historical records suggest that they existed in various forms, but they were heavily stigmatized, especially among the elite. The Qing legal code even had punishments for homosexual acts, particularly if they were seen as disrupting social order, whatever that means, right? But here's the thing, despite the official disapproval, queer relationships did persist, often in coded or hidden ways, and that's where Tu'er Shen's legend comes in. The most well-known version of Tu'er Shen's origin centers on a man named Hu Tianbao. According to the story, Hu was a young Vietnamese man who lived during the Qing Dynasty. One day, he caught sight of a strikingly handsome imperial inspector, a government official traveling through his region. Hu could not help but fall in love. And in some versions of the tale, he even secretly watched the inspector bathing. When the inspector discovered this, he was arrested and under Qing law, sentenced to death by beating. But here's where the divine intervention happens. After his death, Hugh appeared in the dreams of local villagers, saying that the gods had taken pity on him because his crime was of love, not malice. They transformed him into a deity, Tu'er Shen, the rabbit god, now charged with overseeing and protecting same-sex love. So why a rabbit? Well, in Chinese culture, rabbits have layers of meaning. They are linked to the moon thanks to the jade rabbit of Chang's lunar myth. I'm not sure if I pronounced that one correctly. They symbolize fertility, but also cleverness and secrecy, since rabbits are quick and elusive. And crucially, by the Qing Dynasty, the word rabbit, or tuzi, I also don't know if I pronounced that properly, had become slang for gay men, especially younger ones in relationships with older men. Because of this, worship of Tu'er Shen had to be discreet. There's evidence that small shrines existed in Fujian and Taiwan, where devotees, often men who loved other men, would leave offerings in secret, praying for love, protection, or just understanding in a world that denied them. Fast forward to today, and Wurshen's legacy has taken on new life. In 1990s Taiwan, as LGBTQ plus rights began gaining visibility, scholars and activists rediscovered his story. Then, in 2006, a group in Taiwan even founded a modern Tu'er Shen temple, blending traditional folk religion with queer identity. He's become a symbol of resilience, proof that even in times when queer love was punished, people found ways to honor it, even if only in whispers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Tu'er Shen is a deity born from tragedy but reclaimed as a figure of love and defiance. His story a reminder that queer people have always existed, even in the shadows, and that the folklore can be a powerful way to preserve those hidden histories. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. See ya.